Mission accomplished. Studded leather gloves. And let's see. Elder Miriam.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
What's going on here?
Ever since good King Cailan passed, refugees and soldiers have been passing through. I'm the elder here, and I've my hands full making sure refugees don't turn to petty theft, or worse. Sir Bryant at the Chantry is seeing to matters of defence and such. He'd have more of an ear for your type.
Sir Bryant, eh?
Too much to do, and not enough time.
Do you need any help?
I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I don't, but my friend Morrigan does.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
We have a bunch of poultices, though. Don't we? How many poultices do you need? More than just plants. Elder Miriam has requested that you use your skill with herbs to craft some lesser health poultices for the injured refugees of Lothering. 3 of these should suffice. Refer to her note for specifics. How many lesser do we have? Oh, we have 11 of them. Here, you can have some of ours.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
I didn't need them. Here you go.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Thanks, I guess. Let's see.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there? No one else?
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.
Oh boy. In that case, hello.
I hear you drove off those bandits. I hope they don't come back.
I forgot how decently large sized this place is. Pile of filth and a sack. Nice, I'm rummaging through a pile of filth.
This should be easy enough.
To get to elf fruit. Okay. Alright. Just making sure I don't miss anything. Trying to make sure I don't miss anything. Anything back over here? Nope. Alright. Let's see. Blacksmith.
Master Feleron runs us miners hard. Harder still since Ostergar.
You might not want to go in. Tavern's full, and those soldiers are being a nuisance.
Why is the tavern... Well, I think I kind of know. Well, tell me about these soldiers.
They're not here to defend us. They were looking for someone before they started drinking. I hear they almost killed a man because they didn't like his face. I wonder if they're deserters from the King's army.
Why is the tavern full?
Same reason the Chantry's full, packed with people who fled their homes. The tavern keeper's letting folks sleep on the floors, but he can only fit so many. And those soldiers are getting restless.
You seem unhappy.
Is there any reason to be happy? With the king dead, them darkspawn will overrun Lothering before anyone can organise. You'd think those soldiers could at least run off the bandits. I hear someone gave them what they deserved. Wasn't you, was it?
Maybe. Well, yeah, that was me.
It was? Hey, everyone! This is the one who drove out those thieving bastards! More will probably come, but it's good to know some justice is left here. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So how is it that Terran Logain survived when even the Grey Wardens didn't make it out of that place down south?
I heard he saw just in time what those Grey Wardens were doing and saved his men. He's a hero, that's what he is.
Too bad he couldn't save poor King Kalen. Blast those Grey Wardens, they deserve what they got and more.
Wait a
I'll
minute.
say. First they drag the king down there and then they throw him to the wolves. It's no wonder it all went bad.
Alistair, hold your tongue, Al.
Greetings, my lord.
We can't break her cover.
Right.
Heavy chainmail. We're collecting a lot of stuff.
What will happen to us now that the king is dead?
Got a brother that fell at Ostagar. Hope we're not next.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
He talked to everyone in the tavern. How are we supposed to know where the urn of sacred ashes is? Might as well ask us how to get to the moon.
He said that all the Redcliffe knights were looking for it, as if they didn't have anything better to do. I don't get it.
Might as well go check out the tavern. Because, I mean, why not?
Well, look what we have here, then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about an elf by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen one?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Looks like he wants a fight. I'm happy to oblige.
Right, let's make this quick.
I mean, hey. Let's see. First, we're gonna stun. Mind blast. Let's see.
Yes? I suppose violence is a solution. Sometimes.
Where's the, oh, we took down the leader that quickly? Oh no. Oh, there we are. Logain Forces Commander.
So be it.
Let's transform. Might as well. Spider shape.
Let's end this.
Time for some fun. Watch out! On the left side. We must win.
Poison spit.
Let's
And
make
web.
this quick. Oh, that one bit me.
Good job, Morgan. Hey guys, this isn't something you see every day. A spider fighting, having a brawl fight in the tavern.
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
The Grey Wardens didn't betray King Kalen. Logain did.
I was there. The turn pulled us out of a trap.
The Terran left the king to die.
The wardens led the king to his death. The turn could do nothing.
Fine. Take a message to Logain.
What do you want to tell him?
The Grey Wardens know what really happened.
I'll tell him. Right away. Now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
So I see. Where does a sister learn to fight like that?
I wasn't born in the Chantry, you know. Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined. Let me introduce myself. I am Leliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
I am Angelus. A pleasure.
They said you were a Grey Warden. I'm surprised you're an elf.
What?
But elves must want the Blight defeated as much as humans, no? I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
You seem sweet, which is why I'm not gonna get angry at that comment. Let's see. Why so eager to come with me?
The Maker told me to.
The Maker is on my side? Well, welcome aboard then.
Then you believe me? I knew the Maker had sent a true dream. A vision that by serving you, I serve his holy plan.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Alright, we're gonna temporarily, take Roland out. Just temporarily.
Blast it!
I know, Roland, I'm sorry. But I kinda want a rogue in my party at the moment.
Indeed.
We'll see you again, Roland, don't worry. Let's get you... Okay, let's get you more properly suited up here, Leliana. We've got some tier 3 leather gloves. We've got some, actually, splint mail gloves, splint mail boots. And this Thane helmet. I might as well give this Thane helmet to Alistair since he's tanking. Oh, that's nice. Alistair, looks like you're about to give us a Fusro Da. Let's see. Leliana, I will keep as an archer. As her main. So we'll give her the Wild's Bow. But I'll also give her a long sword and an enchanted dagger. And what else do you want to give her? Sure. Well, Seeker's Circle. Yeah, I don't have anything left to give to Leliana for the time being. Let's
If
fix
you must.
Let's fix Leliana. She wants to be ranged. One thing that I learned is that if you want your character to not keep switching from ranged fighting to melee, make sure you click on ranged as her behavior. It's not enough to choose archer. Because even if you choose archer, they're just going to keep switching to melee combat, which I don't want necessarily Leliana to do unless I order her to do so. Let's chat for a bit, Leliana.
Yes?
I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
This vision of yours...
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell. And the darkness drew me in.
Ew. You dreamed of the Blight?
I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no? When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rosebush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
I really love this girl's accent, especially how she says beauty. And this made you want to help me.
In my dream, I fell. Or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the Blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the Blight devours everything?
I appreciate your optimism. The Chantry says the Maker... I suppose I couldn't sit by either.
That is why you're a Grey Warden. Come, there's a Blight to stop.
The Aliana approves.
Yes?
I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
What was life in the Chantry? What was life like in the Chantry cloister?
Quiet. It was a life suited for contemplation. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace. And in that stillness, I could hear the Maker. But it was not perfect. Some of my chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose.
Condescending? How so?
When I talked about my beliefs, that the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world, they treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen.
Huh.
He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools.
What did you say to them?
What can I say to them? What they believe is what the chantry says, and the chantry is infallible, yes? Maybe I am wrong. But it is the Maker's place to decide if I am worthy, not men, not the chantry. But there is work to be done, and I have talked enough for now.
I pretty much agree with what Leliana says in real life, to be perfectly honest. I like her outlook on that and religion.
Yes?
One more thing, Leliana.
Well, here I am.
At least, what would someone like you be doing in Lothering's chantry?
What is meant by someone like me?
Oh, I mean, well, they don't teach you how to fight in the cloister, do they?
Did you think I was always a cloistered sister? The chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed.
So your skills were learned before your time in the chantry.
I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin.
Cool.
And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
Interesting. Alright.
Yes?
What do you know of this place?
Lothering? I think it started as a settlement by the river, and then grew when it became the place where two roads met. There are always people in Lothering, but many are just passing through.
Let's talk of something else.
Yes?
For right now, nothing. Never mind. I think we've chatted. We don't want to barrage her with so many questions all at once.
Where can we go? This is no better than what we left.
Ooh. Wow, Cook, what did you do to these two? Man, remind me not to sample any of your cooking.
What's it now? With all these poor mouths to feed, I've no time to spare.
Oh God,
Out you go!
She's gonna kill us all. She's gonna be like, if I can't survive this blight, nobody can. Don't do it.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Really? Well, be my guest. Thank you, Leliana. I can tell you're going to be quite useful indeed. In fact, we should probably put Leliana ahead so she can open more things for us.
You're gonna make more trouble? We've about all we can stand in Lothering now.
Trouble? Me? Sorry about the mess.
They had it coming, and they were trouble enough themselves. So long as you don't start more, I won't get excited. Right then, name's Denal. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house.
Yeah. Who were those men I fought exactly?
When Tian Logain marched by, he left those fellas behind to look for Grey Wardens. I suppose that's you.
You'll keep that to yourself.
I have no qualm with you, whatever the Tian says. My grandfather served. Your secret's safe with me.
Well, thank you.
What can I get you then?
Have you heard any rumors?
There's knights from Redcliffe wandering the countryside, looking for the place where on dress days sacred ashes are said to lie. Can you believe that?
Really?
The urn holding her ashes is a myth, and yet these knights say they were sent to find it anyhow to heal Arl Eamon. I didn't even know he was ill.
Whoa, Arl
And
Eamon.
he has a blight. If so, then times are even darker for Ferelden than any of us thought. Anything else I can get you?
Huh. Have any other rumors?
I hear the Dwarven King is passed on. Old as he was probably poisoned or assassinated. That's how the dwarves normally go out, isn't it? Anything else I can get you?
Any others?
Some folks aren't happy about Tyrn Loghain being named regent.
I wonder why.
There are rumours he had something to do with the king's death. Isn't that the most ridiculous thing you ever heard? The Darkspawn killed him, sure enough. If Tyrn Loghain couldn't save the king from that inn, then nobody could. Anything else I can get you?
Don't be so sure about that.
Thank the Maker we didn't lose Tyrn Loghain at Ostagar. He pulled his troops out just in time, so it said. Without him, we'd be lost.
Yes.
Anything else I can get you? I hear news from Dinnerham that Tyrn Loghain has been declared the new regent.
Oh, great.
Makes sense, his daughter being the queen.
Great.
Anything else I can get you?
That's not gonna bode well for us.
There's knights from Redcliffe spread all over Ferelden on some kind of mission, but I hear that they're starting to become rare to find. Maybe they all went back to Redcliffe. More likely they got tired of searching for something that can't be found and abandoned their search. I wonder what Earl Eamon is going to do without any knights. Anything else I can get you? With King Caelan dead, the throne falls to Queen Honora. She's made her father the regent, however, at least for now. I think Caelan's father, old King Merrick, would have approved. Anything else I can get you?
I'm just letting this guy talk my ear off.
I hear that Tyrn Loghain, the regent, is calling for new levies of troops. He wants to rebuild the army we lost at Ostagar. Thing is, there's not a lot of spare men to be found. Out of Dragon's Peak, there's press gangs roaming around, grabbing any free man they can lay their hands on. Anything else I can get you? I heard from some travellers that something bad might have happened in Redcliffe, overrun by Darkspawn, maybe. There's no word from the village at all. A merchant friend of mine said he encountered someone fleeing the place and there was nothing waiting for him there but death. He wisely turned around and came right back.
Huh.
Anything else I can get you?
Redcliffe seems to be really in bad shape.
I hear tell they held a funeral in Dinnerham for King Caelan. The Grand
Oh.
Cleric called for a full day of mourning and there was a procession a mile long passing by the brazier. It's too bad they don't have a body to properly burn. What happened to him at the hands of those creatures, it's unthinkable. Anything else I can get you?
These are all some really interesting stuff.
It's not just Darkspawn in the hordes, you know that? There are people with them. Folks who are sick with the blight and their minds are all twisted and mad. I heard tell of a man meeting his own brother on the field, yet when he called out to him, his brother didn't even recognize him and just attacked. Anything else I can get you?
That's kind of sad, actually.
Something's going on at the Major's Tower at Lake Callanhod. Nobody knows exactly what, though, and the Templars aren't saying. Exactly what we need, isn't it? Let's hope the Majors are just cooking up something to deal with the Darkspawn. Somebody should be, after all. Anything else I can get you? Some hunters who range into the Brazilian forest say that a Dalish clan there has fallen to some kind of sickness. The blight, most likely, poor sods.
Huh.
Anything else I can get you? Habron, daughter of the Earl of Southreach, has spent an exorbitant amount of her father's coin buying puppies.
Puppies?
No one knows what happens to the puppies, and she buys a new one every week.
Huh.
Anything else I can get you?
I like puppies, but what's happening to all the puppies?
I hear from folks travelling the East Roads that there's werewolves in the Brazilian forest. Actual werewolves.
Huh.
They haven't been around since the days of Dane and his ilk. Anything else I can get you?
If any of those werewolves look like Taylor Lautner, I'm there.
I heard a strange rumour the other day. King Caelan was not really Merrick's son, you see. Merrick's real son is hidden in the bowels of Denham's palace and has been since he was born. I suppose they feed him cakes all day to keep him content. Maybe he's simple. Or a mage. Merrick's real son, a mage. Can you imagine? Anything else I can get you?
That's an interesting rumor.
Unless he sold the young Orlesian woman that married Earl Eamon. I hear tell she tried to poison her husband so she could marry his brother, Bantegan.
Whoa.
Maker's honest truth. Anything else I can get you?
Huh.
It's said the North Road Inn serves a shepherd's pie containing actual shepherds. Seems the innkeeper has something against the flocks being brought too near his own fields.
Ew.
Anything else I can get you?
That's interesting.
With a defeat at Ostagar, it'll be inevitable that the Darkspawn hordes start moving north soon. They have no one standing in their way, do they? Anything else I can get you?